Hey guys, it's Haley, and today I am coming to you with my March favorites, and I know this is going up a little bit later than it should be, but it's whatever. So I think I'm just gonna get right into this video. And by the way, actually I'm not gonna get right into this video. But all my activities are over, so that means like my marching band is over, my indoor color guard is over, and so that means from here until next school year, basically, I am going to have a lot more time, and hopefully that means I have a lot more time to do these type of videos, like sit down videos, or just videos in general, because I feel like lately I have been slacking, and I mean, this is something I want to continue doing, and if that means it needing to become a priority, like at the very top of my priorities list, then that's what's gonna happen. And I just hope you guys stick around just to see the rest of this video. So let's get into my favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with beauty favorites, and I had a lot of beauty favorites this month, just because of like things that I either bought because I needed and I hadn't tried it, or like I have like a subscription box from BeautyCon and they always send like really nice stuff. So I'm just gonna start off with this. Okay, so this is the Voluminous Butterfly Intenza mascara, and can we just start off, I just love the packaging. It is so cute, and this is a really nice mascara. I absolutely love it. It does the job. I love it. It doesn't flake off, or like you can tell like there's a change in your eyelashes, but it doesn't clump together in the brush, the bristles or whatever. Like they do a very good job at separating your lashes. So this is like a go-to every single day now. I just hit my nose. Thing is this NYX Mineral Set It and Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder. It is a loose powder, and this is the shade Light Medium, and I was not sure about a loose powder just because I've heard they are really messy, and I'm not good with messy things, but it honestly, I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day, and it is so nice. And yeah, it is messy, but like I'd rather have to deal with kind of adjusting to a messier loose powder than having to like worry about if my face is oily or like if it looks gross throughout the day, and I don't really have to worry about that with this. My next beauty favorite is this Bobbi Brown like face primer face base, and I did not spend money on this. I actually got it at Sephora for like your 100-point reward thing, and so it comes like that, and I honestly probably, as much as I like this, I would not buy it just because it is so expensive, but it was nice like knowing that if I ever, like if there was a drastic change after I ran out of this, like then I would spend my money on it. But for now, I mean, I've used this almost like 10 times and it hasn't even budged. Like the product, you get a lot out of it, and like it is an amazing primer. And I had been having the issue of my face just getting really oily. I live in Arizona. It is very hot out, and I sweat a lot. Like even at school, I'll be getting lunch or something, and I just start like sweating because it's so hot. And so this and the powder, like absolutely no worry. It just lasts all day. And another face product is this Infallible Pro Matte like foundation by L'Oreal, and I have to say, this is my favorite foundation that I've ever used. Like I said, oily skin, absolutely oily skin, and I love this. Now this is a shade darker than what I should be, but being that we're going into summer, and like I said, I live in Arizona, I'm gonna need this anyway because I'm not gonna be all pale for the rest of this year. And I love it. I love it so much. And next is this beauty blender. I had a beauty blender before and then I lost it, so I just been using a brush, but honestly I have a spray bottle full of thunder and I spray. I don't like drench it or anything, but I get this wet and then I apply my makeup onto my face with it, and it's made such a difference in my makeup routine. And like I need to wash it because it's kind of gross, but it's whatever. I mean, and I just love it so much. It's $21. It's very pricey for a sponge, but it's honestly worth your money. And I was like questioning whether or not to repurchase this item just because I had already purchased it before, but I lost it. And I didn't really feel like spending another $21 on it, but it was worth it, and I'm happy I rebought it. My next favorite is this Deeply Felt eyeliner by Kardashian Beauty, and I was very skeptical buying this. Nothing against Kardashians or anything. I mean, I watched their show, they're hilarious. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. It's a very touchy subject to some people. But doing that, I did color guard. My director made a winged eyeliner a very like mandatory thing to have in our makeup, and I had gel, but it would rub off, and like we practiced outside before we went in. We performed inside, but we had to practice outside, and so I could not have my eyeliner be budging or like smearing off. And this eyeliner is honestly amazing. I've had no difficulties with it whatsoever. It stays on, but it's easy to get off. Like if I had to get a makeup wipe and I had to smear it off, it comes off, and I just really like it. And like I'll even show you guys. So there's a line. Like I'm also not the type of person who is good with winged eyeliner. I am awful at winged eyeliner. I had to use tape for half of our season, but that eyeliner is so easy to use. Like I have it on right now, but like it doesn't like smear or anything. Like, do you see that? Like, I mean, yeah, like it, like obviously it does that a little, but like it's nothing drastic that like is almost like you have to reapply it every hour. My last beauty favorite is this NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. And this came in a subscription box too. And it's honestly a very good setting spray. It's not my favorite, but I have been using it a lot, and it has been very helpful in my makeup routine. That was it for my beauty favorite. So next is my hair favorites. And I only have 2 hair favorites, and one of them is this Tresemme Extra Hold Hairspray. And I don't use hairspray at all. Color guard again. We had to have our hair like slick back, crunchy, hard. Our curls had to be hairsprayed. But now every time I curl my hair, I use this because it doesn't make your hair look crunchy, even though it is. It just doesn't make it look like that, and it is very like subtle, but in a way that it does its job. Like if I would look in the mirror, you couldn't tell I had hairspray in. And also I have a thing with my curls that my curls kind of like, it doesn't hold with hairspray, they kind of like fall out. But with this, like they don't fall out, like they don't become like gross, and they don't like stick together. It's a very good hairspray, and I really recommend it. I mean, I probably didn't need this whole bottle, but it's fine. My last hair favorite is this Remington curling wand. And I was in a desperate need of one of these. My other one was awful. Like I had it since I was like 8 or 9. It was so bad, so I needed a new one, and this one was so inexpensive. I think it was like $20. But it is so good. It gets up to 410 degrees. I have to use it or else my curls don't work. But like my hair is so thick that I sometimes have to use bigger than an inch like of hair. So like maybe I have to use 1.5 inches or 2 inches. And like they don't sell like curling wands like this, or like curling irons without the clamp for a cheap price in order to like have a bigger barrel. So like I have to get these just because they are cheaper. But this one gets so hot that it does allow me to use bigger chunks of hair to get the same like type of curls I want. Like not waves, but like the same tight curls, just with bigger chunks of hair. And I think that's really nice to have in a curling iron, especially if you do have thick hair. I have a favorite scent for the month, and it's this Wild Madagascar Vanilla. And I know this is like a very fall like item, like it smells like fall, but I like that it's not vanilla, like it's not an overpowering vanilla scent, but it has that same kind of smell. And I was getting like, I'm almost out of my Chanel perfume, and like that's expensive. I don't want to use it all after just getting it for Christmas. So I kind of switched to this, and I forgot how much I really did love it, and so it's been a must-have. Second to last favorite is a book favorite, and I read this in 6 hours. 6 hours. I was up from 10 to about, 11, 12. Like 3:30, 4 in the morning, reading this book. It's called Every Last Word. It is, I'll read you what it's kind of about. So right here is like, it's a very easy read. Like, the pages have very, like, little words, almost for a chapter book. But I fell in love with this book. I fell in love with the central idea of it. The issue that's not talked about a lot, and this book covers an issue that isn't talked about a lot, but it should be, because a lot of people deal with it. So I'll read it.
Samantha McAllister looks just like the rest of the popular girls in her junior class, but hidden beneath the straightened hair and expertly applied makeup is a secret that her friends would never understand. Sam has purely obsessional OCD and is consumed by a stream of dark thoughts and worries that she can't turn off. Guessing every move, thought, and word makes daily life a struggle, and it doesn't help that her lifelong friends will turn toxic at the first sign of a wrong outfit, wrong lunch, or wrong crush. Yet Sam knows she'd be truly crazy to leave the protection of the most popular girls in school. So when Sam meets Caroline, she has to keep her new friend with a refreshing sense of humor and no style secret, right up there with Sam's weekly visits to her psychiatrist. Caroline introduces Sam to Poet's Corner, a hidden room in a tight-knit group of misfits who have been ignored by the school at large. Sam is drawn to them immediately, especially a guitar-playing guy with a talent for verse, and starts to discover a whole new side of herself. Slowly, she begins to feel more normal than she ever has as part of the popular crowd, until she finds a new reason to question her sanity and all she holds dear.
And guys, this book, like, okay, yeah, it's like kind of it sounds like a basic romance novel, but it's not focused on her meeting the guitar playing guy. No, if anything, you don't hear about him a lot. Like, yeah, like, there are, like, several, like, he is involved in the book a lot, but you don't hear about it. It's mainly about her life and her daily struggle with her OCD. And, like, the ending, oh my gosh, the ending is such a, like, twist, like, you wouldn't have expected that. The author did an amazing job portraying, like, what had happened, and you liked everything you saw in this video. I mean, I loved it, obviously, but if you are interested in any of these products, you should totally go get them. They're all affordable, I mean, except, like, the Bobby Brown one, but, you know, I didn't pay for that either, so I got you if you can't get that. But, like, all of these products are amazing. The book is amazing. The perfume is amazing. And send me a picture or something. For my social media information is down below. And if you get anything, send me a picture. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Okay, love you. Bye.